This is time. I now have the camera on. Ron Foth here with ROXX America Online Rock Magazine, and today we're here with Holy Smokes lead guitarist TODD Thompson. How you doing, Todd?
Good. How you doing?
Doing good, man. Thank you for having us down.
Anytime. Good to see you.
Oh yeah, good to see you too, man. Hey Todd, last time I saw you was out at the Las Vegas Homeless Veterans Benefit Concert in Las Vegas 2014 on Memorial Day, and for U.S. vets. And I know that I understand everybody that was involved in that is either veterans or I understand you were a brat in a family, a family of veterans. And anyways, you came out, which was great, holy smoke and everything. What did you get out of that day?
I got a ton out of that. It was great. It was great hanging out with the bands. Even the bands were donating money. There's just a lot of love going around. People being real unselfish with their time compared to most people out, just doing their own thing. So it was a great cause and it was a great time, and just the whole day was really cool. It was really cool.
Well, Todd, the story with you is that you came in right at a time of Holy Smokes history where they just got over of losing their lead guitarist, Tommy Genova, and some pretty big shoes to fill. And may I add to that, his style of guitar playing quite different from your style of guitar playing, which I really admire. You're the type of guitarist not that I take away from Tommy, but I really admire your type of guitar playing. How was that for you coming into Holy Smoke like that as a guitarist? How did you feel about that?
Well, a lot of respect to Tommy. I didn't know him. I seen him in videos and just heard from the guys, and he was great. And he sang too. I don't sing, so I met Bill at school actually. Just ran into him there, and it was just an informal jam, and it turned into what we are now, And other than that, I just respect the Tommy, like I said, and I just like to play. So I'm just I just like to jam and play, and it's pretty much simple. The interval of the sixth is one of the most beautiful intervals to the human ear. It's like from, say, for a C major to an E minor, and it's in Year of the Cat. So you're going. So since it's a sixth, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or Jimmy Page uses it. He goes.
So tell me, Todd, what has been your personal musical education journey when you were young? Can you tell the fans out there what has been your musical path?
Well, my mom she got me an acoustic guitar when I was about 13, and I learned chords and stuff. I think I really got into it watching the Midnight movies with Song Remains the Same, Led Zeppelin, Jimmy Page was...
Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah, we all know that. Jimmy Page, I just loved him. He thought he was the coolest, and I like the guy in Rush, Alex Lifeson, a lot. I think he's underrated.
Absolutely, he is. He's underrated for sure.
Yeah, and I like the whole power trio concept, which Zeppelin was really, they were, plus a singer, so...
Absolutely, that's interesting you say the power trios, like some of the best bands, if you think about it, were the three, like Rush and ZZ Top's another good one that comes to mind, and Triumph, I do believe they were three as well in their heyday. Sometimes people forget about Triumph, one of my favorite bands.
Yeah, I loved them.
Yeah, oh hell yeah, they're great. It's kind of funny they come out of Canada too, with Rush and Triumph. It's kind of
crazy.
And Bachman Turner Overdrive.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another one, you know.
The Cream.
Cream, okay, yeah. We just had Bill Todd in the background say Cream. You know, the thing is that who, on that same note, who are some guitarists that you would say were influential to you that you admire, either bands or guitarists that have influenced your own style of music and playing?
I'd have to say it again, Jimmy Page.
Okay.
And I love Hendrix, of course.
Okay.
I loved what he was doing with the Band of Gypsies. I got a little funkier. That's why I like playing with Willie, the bass player in here. He's got a rhythm and blues background, and I like some of the funk that he's got to offer. And it's just fun. So I'd probably just say them and the guys I mentioned, you know, just Alex Lyson. And there's a lot of guitarists out there too, even Joe Pass in jazz. A lot of jazz guitarists and stuff. Too many to name. There's tons of great guitarists out there. So I hear a great song and I'll try to learn it. You know, so.
Which inspires you, obviously.
Yeah.
So that's a trait of a great musician, I would say. And I agree with you. I would be sitting there to say today is sometimes I think that, you know, you got guys out there like Steve Vai, Joe Satriani, you know, those kind of guys. And I would hate this, with all the guitarists that come out of Music Institute, out of Hollywood, and places like that, you would sit there and say, I think that guitarists, I'd hate to say, are a dime a dozen, I think, maybe anymore.
Yeah, there's tons. There's, it's the most popular instrument in the world. Everybody wants to play guitar. You see one, you can't walk down the street without seeing someone playing a guitar on the corner or whatever. So. Well,
I agree with you. I think if I was a musician starting out today, I would have, my choice would have been electric harmonica. And the reason why I say, and because Jay Giles, you know, the Magic Dick, who plays, of course that's his name, you know, the old Magic Dick, you know, he definitely one wild, you know, guy who plays electric harmonica or even electric violin or something. Yeah. I mean, something that stands out, you know. But not to take away from, you know, playing guitar. Lord knows that I've had my attempts with my my Gibson Starburst, and I'm a keyboard man, quite frankly. I like the Roland synth guitar, and that's some trippy stuff. But I don't know. Some of my comrades have said, "Well, Ron, that's cheating," you know, with some of the technical stuff. But I think you can be just as creative. You know, what?
Yeah, music's music. So what you know, it's what I'm hearing from you. So. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You take on some songs that are not the predictable ones. You seem to tend to play some things, I believe, on guitar that are really interesting. They have a lot of soul, I think. A lot of character, I think, of Jimmy Page. I mean, what do you kind of understand what I'm saying? I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, kind of. I love emotion in music. And that's my, you know, so that's what it's all about to me. You know, anybody can play the same notes, but it's what you bring as far as emotion and what you're feeling from what you're hearing. So I love the emotional, slow blues. It gets real slow and melodic, and then just rips away and shreds for a while, and that's what I like. The music's all about emotion to me. So
I am an advocate for original music. Every band that I'm out there with, I try to urge them to always write a song, try to write new material. Willie Ponder, back a couple years ago during the 9/11 incident, I went and I said to him, hey, can you guys put together something for the 9/11 10-year remembrance? And he wrote the 9/11 song, and overnight, and which was pretty phenomenal. And it really sounds good, and we'll be reviving that song, by the way. But, my question is, what's your feelings about the bands that, I don't know, I have a certain feeling myself about when a band tries to go and use their musical talents to write music that's original versus playing someone else's music by sheet music, by chords, whatever. What's your feeling as far as original music goes?
Well, I think you should always play original music. Cover bands it's fun to play other stuff, and it's fun to. I like when you play originals and maybe mix in some covers because people recognize it and it gets people going. Throw some AC/DC in, everybody recognizes, gets a crowd going, and then throw in some originals too. It's fun playing the famous classics. And,
Absolutely.
But as far as tribute bands, I mean, they're fun to be in and stuff. But if you really think about it, if you're the band, I'd rather have someone come up with their own stuff than just spend their whole life playing my music.
Absolutely, that's a great way to say it. I haven't heard an artist say it that way.
But I like to, when I'm playing, throw in some other stuff, like Zeppelin that people like, to entertain them because they.
Well, that's very true. And don't get me wrong, I think in a lot of jovial situations, you're in a bar, and maybe you'll agree with me, there are certain times that you want to play some bar music. Some stuff's an AC/DC tune. Yeah, people are going to get up, they're going to get off their ass, and they're going to have a good time. And I think that's what it's about as well, enjoying the music.
Yeah, sometimes originals you have to, listen to it a few times to get, even with any new music from your band that comes out, you got to listen to it for a little bit,
Absolutely.
So
You seem to be a great addition to the band itself, and I've really appreciated and enjoyed watching you play. I was going to say that how do you feel? I mean, here you are. You come in after the passing of Tommy, and you come in and you feel his shoes and everything, and then you show. In moving forward with Holy Smoke, I believe that this is actually moving forward, and you seem to do that very well, in my opinion. How do you feel about that? How do you feel like you come in? It's not a matter that you had to prove yourself or anything, but you just seem to be a right element. I mean, what do you think?
I'm not trying to fill anyone's shoes or anything. I just, I just like to play. I just keep it simple. I respect everything that, from the past, and I just like to jam. Whether it's by myself in my room, I have a great time, or whether it's with Willie or Bill, so I'm just someone that likes to play guitar. That's as simple as I can say.
That is really cool. You like your craft, you love guitar, and on that note, by the way, are there any specific guitars that you like to play, such as a Fender Strat or an Ibanez or Flying V,
I've had my own Fender Strat for about 20, 30 years, so I'm kind of used to it. I've played it so much, kind of carved bowed out the wood from playing so much. This guitar is actually Bill's. It's a Kramer neck. No, it's a Kramer body with Ibanez neck, and I've got to like it pretty good. So, I like Les Pauls too. I haven't played them that much, but I guess I'm most familiar with the Strat, mostly. So
very nice, very nice.
Just because I've had it so much, played it so much. So, but any guitar's fine as long as you just get used to it.
There you go. There you go. So Todd, in describing what Holy Smoke plays, currently and where the band is going, can you describe the type of genre and styles that you're encountering now?
Live was like the big, heavy power sound, melodic. So I bring that to the table, and then with playing with Willie, he's great. He's got an R&B background, and he holds his own on bass. He's probably the best bass player I've ever played with.
Oh, I love Willie Ponder. I know he has a lot of gospel influence, and I appreciate his style.
Yeah, he's got a lot of R&B, and so we like to funk it up, and so I kind of see us doing some rock funk kind of stuff.
Nice.
Kind of like Hendrix was doing, you know.
Nice.
The big sound, and
yes.
I kind of see that going on.
That is really cool. That's cool. Now, on a heavier note, do you guys ever go? I know you do. I've seen you do some Zeppelin. I think maybe some Stevie Ray Vaughan. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I know. Okay, some of that. Do you guys get heavy at all? Do you get into the heavy world of? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Well, we get into heavy stuff on guitar. We don't have the shredder singer right now.
Oh, okay, right.
So.
Oh well, geez, I think I should just step into that, put a wig on, and be done with it. Yeah, I think I should.
You sang with us in the car the other day, so I was wondering.
Well, actually, I did.
Good.
Yeah, I think I think I took the microphone.
You took the mic, yeah.
On stage, and I was doing some crazy stuff. But
so we had been rehearsing because I was thinking you were going to come in. So.
Well, there you go. Well, you know, I know we got some studio time that we will be doing, and just for the heck of it, we can kick around some ideas. So
yeah, so that's what's up.
A bottle of Jack Daniels. God, I think that everybody will probably need a bottle of Jack Daniels after I'm done singing. So, God help everybody. So, okay, well, good point there, my friend. Here with ROXX America interviewing the lead guitarist TODD Thompson of Holy Smoke, and here in San Diego, California. And thank you for having us down.
Oh, anytime, man. It's good to see you, man.
Hey, good to see you too, dude. And we'll be seeing you on the road.
No doubt.
Thanks, you man.